So welcome, Mr. Nick Farr. Welcome to the Carroll Wines office. So thank you for bringing your lovely wines today. We know you have a Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. What is it about the Irrewarra, the estate?
The estate is very different to most regions of Australia. It's very damp, it's very moist. There's a lot of humidity, which means we get this X factor. There's a characteristic to these wines that very fresh, very vibrant, very finely detailed, particularly the Chardonnay. The Pinot's very aromatic, but with a great earthiness to the wine. And I think with that it comes great substance and density, and wines that are very food savvy. So they make you salivate. They make you want to drink more.
And for the Chardonnay, we have tasted different vintages today, and they're all very like pure with a lot of like freshness of the
Yes.
fruit. How do you describe the different vintages that we have?
2016 that we showed initially is a year that has great spring rain, but it's a warmer finish. So we have great fruitfulness and fullness and purity to the grape variety. And then we have that minerality or that fineness that seems to underline and laces your mouth. Moving forward to the 17 wines, a more prolonged, cooler season. So there's a little bit more delicacy, a little bit more sophistication. And the savouriness seems to be this undertone of earthy, wet, damp soil character that I think makes it very Moorish as well.
Sure. And for the Pinot Noir, um, they they're quite different in the fruit profile, but still the pureness, the freshness of fruit. Can you describe about the vintages?
So the 16, again, quite full, but more serious cherry, lots of rose petal in the 16, where the 17 has that sort of underlining savoury, damp characters that you perhaps more see in a Burgundian wine, where there's that je ne sais quoi, that X factor that comes through. But this is the style of wine that you can make in Australia. You can have vastly different vintages. You can have this deliciousness, this fullness of 16, or this very fine and elegant seamlessness of 17.
Sure. And we see in the back that is your vineyard. Can you tell us something about
Yes.
your vineyard?
So it's predominantly grey sandy loam soils with a lot of quartz, a lot of ironstone that runs through it. I think that's where we seem to get this fineness and minerality because of the stone the moisture and roots filter through. We have Chardonnay that runs up through this section, and then moving across the slope, we're then into the Pinot Noir. So there's a mixture of clones and rootstocks. It's organically grown, and there's no irrigation. So it really is a true expression of the terroir of the soil and the climate that we have, because there's no manipulation that we can have with irrigation. We're not forcing anything. It is very much a natural component of the environment now. The vines are embedded in those soils, and I think we're getting greater depth as this vineyard gets older.
And I know in terms of winemaking, you do not filter your wine. Is it correct?
No filtering or fining. So we may not yield as much as others per barrel or per ton, but I think again it's about the purity, it's about the balance that we're trying to find from this vineyard. We're trying to find very, very precise and direct flavours, and with that comes certain techniques that we need to uphold to try and create that fineness and delicacy.
Thank you, Nick.
No worries.
Thank you for today. A really great experience tasting your wines.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.